Mic check. Is your mic working? All right, you ready?
Yes, hold on. You just ate a whole salad and like chilled and
I know,
now
hurry
you're
up. We gotta
rushing
get this
me.
shit. We gotta get to work, girl. Ready?
No, give me 1 second.
All right, episode 20. Okay, episode 20.
2. I just told you. Welcome back to Mr. and Mrs. the Podcast.
Yeah, welcome back to Mr. and Mrs. the Podcast, episode 22. Deuce, baby. I'm off of the wagon. I haven't been working out. I'm miserable right now.
We're both off the wagon.
Both off the wagon.
I think people, besides the people who are like super into fitness, I think people are, there's seasons to it, where there's seasons where you're just like checking every box.
I think that working out is like non-negotiable. Yeah, you should always do it for sure. Yes, that's the only thing I'm upset about.
I know. And we know it's good for us, and we just...
Once you... The problem with the gym is when you're in that flow, that routine, it's the best you'll ever feel. Once you fall off, it's so hard to go back.
It's so hard.
Because then you feel like you have to start all over.
I know. It's funny. How long have you not been at the gym?
Like a month ago. Over a month.
It's funny because you'll miss like 3 weeks and be like, I haven't gone in 3 days. I'm tired.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Nicole likes to, I mean, how many men out there where their wife like to just kind of...
Comfort them?
How can I... No, not comfort. She likes to keep tabs, or she thinks she keeps tabs on me, but she doesn't really know what I do, guys. So
I don't. We live separately.
We live separate lives.
Every day.
She just comes over when we do this podcast.
Yeah. We're gonna start every episode with our peak and pit.
All right, peak and pit. Okay.
Start. I don't see any notes in the outline, so go ahead. Since you're so good off the cuff.
I mean, my peak would be that I'm starting to learn a lot about social media, about content, and I'm excited for that. And yeah, that's my peak, is that I have content scheduled, things going out. My pit would just be not going to the gym.
Yeah. My peak is that my birthday was Friday, and we went to a winery, a brewery, and I got really pretty flowers.
Oh, I thought it was like a personal peak and pit.
Well, we're doing it every week. Like your gym thing is like, that's like your pit for the month, for the year,
my peak would be the weekend with you guys. Like, I don't know. Anyways, that's why I don't like this.
My pit is probably traveling with Carter.
Yeah, that's brutal.
It's hard.
Traveling with the baby is not easy at all, and he's very verbal.
No, you know what my new pit is actually? Sending food back for the first time in my life at a restaurant. That sucked,
yeah. Yeah, we went to Hawley, Pennsylvania. Some of the worst food I've ever eaten in my life, to be honest. It was beautiful. It was a nice place.
Yeah, but we went. It's a lake town.
Yeah, I hate that feeling. That's such a cringe feeling when you're just like, what do I do with this food? And it's all you just ordered it. It costs money. You have to give it back.
I know.
You know, a lot of times when that happens to me when I'm out, I'll just eat it.
Yeah, the thing is, we literally went to a restaurant, and when I Googled this, I was like, okay, we'll pick the fancier restaurant for Friday because it was just us. And I was like, great, we'll do that in case we can't go out on my birthday. And it was beautiful, gorgeous views. And I just thought that was going to be like the highlight of our trip and like, I don't know, our favorite restaurant. It turned
out to be the most deceptive restaurant experience in history.
And it was not a cheap restaurant. Like we're talking like steakhouse prices for steak that was like literally microwaved.
Yeah. It was on the water. It was nice.
Yeah, like the waterfall, everything.
Lake, waterfall, all
10 out of 10 for service.
Service was phenomenal.
The wine bottle we ordered was phenomenal.
You don't usually get top-notch service and horrible food.
I know.
I ordered the bison sliders. These things came looking like Impossible burgers, frozen.
Or like
And
McDonald's burger.
it was just
Like
embarrassing.
the cheese looked
It
like
was-
the fake plastic.
It was embarrassing
cheese.
because Nicole at one point told him, like, she said, "Is any of your stuff frozen?" And the guy's like, "No, absolutely, it's made fresh." I felt so bad.
He actually said, well, first of all, to be clear, we weren't going to send the food back. He came over and was like, no, let me take it back, because he saw that we didn't even touch it. And then I asked after, because I felt so bad. I was just like, is this stuff like frozen? He said, mate, the only thing that was definitely not frozen was the steak. So everything else was probably frozen.
Where's Gordon Ramsay at when you need him? Hell's Kitchen. Fucking, we'll drop that.
Well, that was my pit, because I have never sent food back, and I was like traumatized. But
it was brutal.
they were so kind. Like
I
they
tipped
offered to take it back.
I tipped the guy like 25% just because at the end he came with a dessert. He's like, "So sorry about your experience here." I almost just wanted to give him a hug. I felt so bad.
Me too, because it's like not. I don't know. Whatever. That was my
so
pick.
that's-
It was like traumatizing.
So I guess
for me.
Pennsylvania people are different from Connecticut people, because if we did that shit in Connecticut, they would have been like, "You're paying for all this shit. Get out." They would have been pissed. Like,
I don't know. That was not a fun experience for me.
yeah, Hawley, Pennsylvania. It's beautiful.
Like the guilt of it, because I just felt so bad. I know they didn't cook it, but then I'm like, oh, what if they go back to the chef? I don't know. It's just sad.
Beautiful place. Oh, I loved Pennsylvania. I like
It was so fun. It was so fun.
It's nice.
Okay.
A lot to explore.
So let's talk about traveling with a baby, because starting with Jamaica, I don't even know if we've podcasted since Jamaica, but that was the first brutal flight. I think we're getting to an age, because before we've been flying with him and traveling since he was like 5 months or 6 months. They sleep a lot. So we kind of were like, this is amazing. Let's keep doing this. And now we're at the 15-month mark, and they're active, walking, not sleeping as much. And Jamaica was the first flight where I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, he screams like the whole flight.
And it was 3 hours.
Yeah, the best part of it, we just couldn't keep him quiet. The best part of it was at the end of the flight when they were like, now descending in or landing. He fell asleep, knocked out. Jamaican guy behind me woke up and said, "No, what did he say?" He goes, "Man got the nerve to go to sleep now."
I know.
I started just dying laughing. Everybody was so nice. Everybody's been nice too, but because it sucks.
I know. And it's our first time.
That sucked, yeah.
That was the scariest.
Let's not talk about that flight.
Okay. Well, no, because I'm going to bring up, where did we go after?
Jamaica?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't take him to Austin.
It's tough with the baby because the traveling experience is so miserable and hard, and just when you're in it,
you're exhausted.
When you're in it, you're just like, why did I do this? But then when you get there, and we were in Jamaica, he was like, he had the best time of his life.
Oh my God, we had the best time.
Yeah, we had the best time ever. So
to be fair,
it's a gift and a curse at the same time.
When we got there, it makes it worth it, because on the flight, we were like, we're never doing this again, blah, blah, blah. And then once we got there, we like forgot about the flight, and we had so much fun once you're there.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know what to expect. It was like an all-inclusive, and I just didn't know. I was like, are we going to be able to have some drinks? Are we going to be able to like chill by the pool? We did everything with him.
It's fun.
Like, we didn't bring a nanny. We didn't like leave him at like the daycare or anything. He was with us the entire time. We did breakfasts, lunches, dinners, everything.
I mean, resorts are clutch for like families or baby. That's if you have a baby and you want to go. I recommend going to a resort because everything's there.
Yeah.
So it's not. If you're listening to this and you're about to have a baby, you're a first time parent, I think the worst thing to do is like some local shit where it's like you don't have a lot of stuff accessible. You can't do that with a baby. You can't. I don't even think you can actually.
Well, one thing that I do is when we've traveled abroad, like to other countries, I don't pack things like diaper. No, I do pack things like I bring everything because you don't know what you'll have access to, or I'm sure they like have obviously diapers over there, but number one, you probably don't want to buy them at the resort because they're $1 million. And number two, you don't know if you're going to like the brands or whatever. So I always overpack for like that type of trip, but for our like national trips, like within the US, I just Instacart, Target delivery, and I have my diapers and like his Milky and like everything delivered to the house ready for when we get there. So that's kind of like a
When you go
travel
out of the
hack with the
country,
baby.
when you go out of the country, you have to bring more stuff naturally because they don't sell the same products there.
Yeah. Why? Let's talk about why we've been traveling more.
Why? I
Yeah.
don't know.
So, well, the reason that we went to Dallas, Austin, Franklin.
Yeah, because we're trying to move.
Yeah. Well, we're thinking about moving.
We're thinking about moving. Yeah, we've been to Texas, Austin. Austin was different. And Tennessee as of recent, yeah. Tennessee
I think we had high standards for Austin because we were comparing it to Dallas. But they're very different cities.
So different, night and day. Yeah.
Both fun, but Dallas is 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Not that it's my top right now, but it is 10 out of 10. What's your favorite place that we visited so far?
I mean, I would say Jamaica was the best time, but I've been there like 4 times.
What about moving wise?
Dallas was nice. I like Dallas. Dallas seemed more far away. I liked Dallas, but Tennessee I like too. But Dallas seemed more far away than Tennessee, probably because it is.
Yeah, Dallas is I think like 4.5 hours.
No, I thought the flight's like 3 hours. We brought Carter there to Dallas.
Yeah, it's like but he slept on that flight.
It was 4. I didn't remember it being that long, but yeah.
I think it is like 4.
There you go. Tennessee's like 2, so Tennessee's quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't like that there's no coast at all in Tennessee, no, there is in Texas and Houston. You could drive like an hour, and I would drive to. I heard the beaches in Texas are actually really cool, and nobody's there. Like they're relatively empty for compared.
I went to Galveston, babe. It wasn't.
But it's the only coast. Where do you go?
Yeah, but you're gonna like drive 1,000,000 hours to get there.
To the coast, yeah, like it's the coast. I don't know. I grew up with around the coast my whole life.
It'd be faster to just like fly to the beach from Tennessee.
I don't know, Nicole. I would just drive down there when I needed a break from you. What can I say?
Okay, so your favorite was Dallas then?
Dallas was, yeah, but it just seemed further than Tennessee. Yeah,
I think that's my favorite too.
I mean, the stuff in Dallas is just A+. Everything's A1.
Yeah, it is.
It's just food. It's just not. I don't think it's comparable.
I think Dallas is more city. Franklin, Tennessee is more country. Mm-hmm. But there's still a lot to do. That's the thing. Compared to Connecticut.
Nashville was really cool, and we didn't even explore it.
Yeah, so. Nashville was really fun, so it's great that you have the city right there.
Both are way fucking better than Connecticut, guys. Yeah. So just throwing it out there. Connecticut has absolutely nothing. We pay a premium for nothing to just be here. That's it, pretty much. To just say, I'm from Connecticut, and people are like, where's Connecticut?
True. The next city or town, whatever, Charleston. I feel like that's more of like a vacation spot, but I'm down to go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah. My he loves Hilton Head, so we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. When it comes to a new city or home, what do you think is most important to you? I know we've talked about this, like the slower pace of life, better schools, space, lifestyle, cost of living.
Slower pace of life, which I feel like Dallas was like a mix, I think.
You can kind of choose. It depends where you are in Dallas.
Depends on where you live, yeah. I mean, just nicer people in general, to be honest. That's kind of all I'm looking for. I'm 40. I'm just tired of people just staring at you staring at you like they want to kill you in the morning, going to get a coffee. And just people, waiter tipping servers like 20% and having them roll their eyes at me, stuff like that. Just the people in general.
I think that's probably the biggest thing that we notice immediately from landing.
When you go out there, you think people are great. You're like, why are these people so nice to me? Why are
you were. What happened where you were so skeptical? You were like,
that girl that randomly came up to you and was like, take my number down.
Oh yeah, yes. Like,
that still was a little weird, but probably not for out there. Up here in Connecticut, if someone said, take my number down, they're probably trying to scam you of some sort. So
yeah, like it was a random girl on the street. She saw that I looked confused because we were looking,
trying
to find a restaurant.
And then her boyfriend came out and he's like, hey, what's going on? And he was nicer than her.
Yeah, he was like, lovely
in my mind, I'm from New York. I mean, originally, but in my mind, I'm like, these is about to pickpocket me. Like, what's going on over there? Trying to sell us drugs? Like,
I know.
It's just sad the mindset that we have to have out here because everything is it moves so fast out here, and everybody is just cutthroat, just out for themselves. Like, nobody, they don't want to give you directions. Ask somebody for directions at the gas station here. They'll run away from you.
I do want to say that I'm guilty of being that way, though. Like, I am the person
you're a product of your environment.
Yes.
You've become that way.
Yeah.
You have to. That's why people
But I don't want to be that way, because I'm happier when I'm, like, in these other towns, and I feel like they force me to slow down, because I'm like, for example, when we go to a coffee shop in Tennessee or whatever, it's, like, a lot slower, and sometimes... Like, obviously, I'm from Connecticut, so I'm just like, okay, why is it so slow? Like, just like, it's a fucking croissant. It's already ready. I don't know. But everyone's like chilling, having a good time. They're like taking in their surroundings. These coffee shops are so cute. And then I like check myself and I'm like, no, this is like the whole point. Like, I'm like, oh, I love my slow mornings. There's nothing slow about my mornings here.
It's so, Kadra's mom, Kathy, she's from Texas originally, and she was always so nice to people. And she said that growing up, they always say, they're like, why are you so nice to people? Why are you talking to people? It's because she's from the South. I mean, what is Texas? Midwest or South? That's Midwest, right?
No,
South?
I don't know. Well, it's like,
I think it's west. I feel like it's west.
It is kind of west, but it's like in the middle.
South. Yeah, I don't know, but it's just the Southern hospitality, whatever it's called out there. It's not recognizable out here. People think you're crazy or you're cuckoo or you're a scam artist if you're just nice.
And you're like so skeptical that you literally were like, are they like, what are they trying to do right now? But it's from the moment we get to the airport. Like, you step foot off that plane and even the attendants are nicer. Everything is just
guys,
nicer.
We're not talking about just like pedestrians. We're talking about service.
Everything. Restaurants, bars. Like,
just imagine the environment or the society you have to live in where when someone's nice, you're skeptical or you're just like, what's going on? Are they going to... It's crazy to think like that, but that's,
Well, even our Airbnb host in Franklin, we obviously traveled to Franklin with Carter. The day before we left... by our car, she left us a literal like sand, what are those, like a sand bucket that you bring to the beach, with the shovel, with toys, with the little draw things, stickers, stamps, like a whole what are those called, like care kits for Carter.
Yeah, the guy, so it's a small world because the guy that owned one of the hosts of the Airbnb turned out to be from Connecticut. He lived in New Milford, New Milford, yeah. And me and him were just laughing, and he's been down there since he was like 18. He said he loved the South. And he's like, yeah, every time I come back to Connecticut to visit family, I get like flipped off on the highway or something. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy.
What's a non-negotiable when it comes to where we live?
I mean, coast is tough for me. I think I could
But what about lake life? They have amazing lakes out there.
Ocean, no. It feels gridlocked. If you need to leave via the ocean, you can't. You're stuck.
You can't leave via the ocean here. How are we going to swim?
What do you mean? I'm just saying you're gridlocked. You literally are gridlocked. You're inside of the map. Look at it. I mean.
Okay, great.
What's your non-negotiable? Nothing, because you don't care. You just want to go anywhere except Connecticut, which...
Well, okay, this is a conversation...
Me too.
We have all the time. You don't know what you don't know. That's like a saying.
Okay.
You don't know what you don't know. I know because I've lived out there. I've lived in Boston. I lived in Los Angeles.
You don't know what you don't know. And I know. I love it. You sound like you're about to... I don't know. That's hilarious. You sound like a fake reverend. You don't know what I don't know, but I know that the Lord... That's literally what you sound like. That's crazy.
But because you don't fucking listen.
Okay, so here, let me break it down for you guys. Nicole's moved around most of her life. For college, she went to Boston. She was in LA for a little bit doing God knows what. And
a study abroad
she moved to Dallas.
She's
accustomed to or used to moving around. Mm-hmm. I lived in New York. When we were 10, they told me we were moving. I had an absolute meltdown. Every time when we were looking at houses, I used to just melt in the houses, just scream. Could you imagine?
Totally see that.
Think about this. I remember when my parents were looking at houses back then, up in Fairfield. We looked in a bunch of places like not Greenwich, like maybe Trumbull. I don't know, a couple places. You know, the big houses, I remember like, wow. And my dad be like, it's a little too expensive. We're like 300, I think.
Crazy.
300, like those houses now, you can't touch it. They're 1.2, 1.5,
Yeah.
well, 1.5 probably. Because they looked in some like really nice areas.
How long ago was that?
That was probably like
You're not giving away your
19,
age because they
1998 or like 98.
You
I
were
think.
5 when you moved here?
No,
Younger?
I was born in 84. What are you talking about? I was 10, I think. No, I was 10, 11.
88? That means you're 4 years old.
No, 80, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93.
Oh,
94,
98 or
95,
89?
96. I was like 10 years old.
Okay.
10 years old. What? This is life, guys. Is me trying to explain myself and my wife not listening. How many of you can relate? Friends.
No one. Normally,
How
it's,
many
you're not
of us
fucking
have
listening.
them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Anyways, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. You catch my drift.
Yes, I do. So, where do you think we stand right now in terms of moving? I don't think we're ready to move just yet.
I'm like ready mentally, but not physically.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but why are we talking about this? Can we go on to the next one?
Mm-hmm. What else do you want to talk about?
What?
What else do you want to talk about?
That's where we stand, guys. Awkwardness. Nah, I think that for me, obviously, moving is the biggest thing. Is just there's nobody wherever you go. You have to start a new community, which is it's easy. You have a kid, you're gonna meet people. Is natural.
That's what I think is like
Starting
the most
over
exciting
in
for
that
me.
aspect, just socially and stuff like that, and then rebuild business or it's different place doing different business. Like learning because every place is different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like in Connecticut, for instance. Everything's different. Real estate, more, you know what I mean? Mortgage, it's just a different way of life. So I think it's more of the social aspect, like changing all that and having to start over. And then, yeah, your family, like you can't.
That's
it's
the
not
biggest
like,
for me.
Yeah, that's why I said it's like we could never move to Cali because it's like 3 hour difference. You know, it's like that. Then you're really out of the loop because when you're in Cali and it's 6 p.m., what is it like 10 here, 11 here? Or
9.
no, it's 3.
Yeah, so if it's 6,
9 here is like 6 there a.m. Yeah, so
oh yeah,
it's just off because imagine you call your mom at 9 a.m. now she's picking up. You call her at 6 a.m. She probably ain't picking up. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just
no,
that.
but it's reverse.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
No, I know.
If she calls me at 9 a.m., it's 6 a.m. my time because
She-
it's 3 hours behind. So if she calls me at 9,
Oh, so their 9 a.m. is
so if your clients are bombing your phone at 9 a.m., it's really 6 a.m.
yeah. For them, yes, that's what I
6
said.
a.m. for you.
Duh,
honey.
that's what I said.
6 a.m. for you. You just got it wrong again. It's 6 a.m. for you. If
No,
you're in Cali.
it's back because Melissa lives there and she says she has to wake up at 6 a.m. for 9 a.m.
That's what I just said.
That's what I said.
No, guys, this
Madon.
is why I love cameras because this is
Okay,
where
yeah.
you're
Let's
gaslighting me.
Okay. We'll chop this up back and see if it made sense or not.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think that's the biggest thing for me too, though, is family. Like my mom is with my son every single day by choice. We have a nanny who comes every single day, and she will go and be with our nanny and our son every single day. And I feel like that would like break her heart and break his heart.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is we have the baby. That's what I mean. And then you change that, so that is tough. It's
I
tough.
think my mom would come though.
I don't think so. She said she wouldn't.
No, I asked her. She said she would.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Mom,
but
comment on
we're ready. I'm just not physically ready right now. But
I
I'm
don't
still.
feel like my heart is honestly ready. I feel like I'm like
But
mentally.
with that
and
house
physically
you sent
ready.
me yesterday, I was like, all right, let's just do it because I loved the house and the house just felt right. And it's like I want to.
Better
I
than the
will.
first house that we thought felt right, or that I thought felt.
I
right?
liked that one better. It had the
This
pool.
one?
Yeah, because it had more. Everything was fenced in. It had I liked that one better. Yeah.
The one from today.
No, the 38, the one 3800 one.
The one from.
The one yesterday.
Yeah,
we looked
yesterday,
at.
okay.
Yeah, no pets.
Oh yeah.
Red flag.
Red
You don't
flag.
like dogs. We don't want to run from you.
And I messaged them, and they didn't even message me back. Like, don't come back.
You don't want dogs. We
When
don't
no
want
one else
from
wants
you.
to rent your
I'm about to
house.
call PETA on your ass, man. Anyways,
Okay. Do you want to get into our bicker of the week?
no. Okay. Bicker of the week. It's right now because I'm bickering right now. What's our bicker of the week, woman?
Or the one I said is you getting mad at me at, I forgot what restaurant we were at, because you were just like, can you order your own food? Because I never order for myself.
Oh yeah, so I'm in when it comes to eating, I'm greedy and I want everything. So I'm always indecisive to what I get. Having the mental load of having to order for Nicole and Carter, and it becomes more indecisiveness. And yeah, and it's annoying sometimes. I do it a lot. I order for you, but I just told you order your own shit.
You do it like
Grow up, be a big
9
girl.
out of 10 times.
You're a big girl now.
No, but here's the thing. It's helpful to me, number one, because I'm normally the one like distracting Carter, feeding him or whatever. So it's just like pick whatever you want. And the second reason is that
What do we think about that, man? Are you ordering for your wife and your kid or your baby? What do we think about that, man? We need to do a poll on this.
But the second reason is because you normally will anyway say, ooh, we should get this and this and we'll share. Like, because you love food. And I'm like,
right, okay.
I'm not picky. I'm like, get whatever you want because I know you want to try like multiple things. So get whatever you want and we'll just eat it all together. We all share anyways, me, you, and Carter.
Yeah. That was our bicker of the week. Woman can't order her own food.
I can, but it's just helpful and easier, especially when you're the picky one and you want to try multiple things. Just order. You order the wines.
All right, so next time I'm just going to order us all dessert because that's all I really want. And espressos.
Excellent. What we DM'd each other.
Yeah.
Okay. What we DM'd each other. So obviously Nick didn't fucking participate. So
no, I did. I have one, but it was the Ray Dalio one that I sent you, but I just forgot exactly what it said.
Okay, great. So you're
so let me think.
I can go since I'm prepared.
Let me think. I don't bomb Nicole's phone with shit.
It doesn't matter. You had to pick one. You send me at least 2 things a day. So all you have to do is pick one from the last.
That's a lie, guys. She just lied.
Want me to pull up my DMs?
She just lied to all.
I have my DMs right here.
All right, so then see what I wrote you or put.
So today you sent me the Tucker Carlson thing with Candace Owens.
Well,
or did I send you that?
I can't wait to watch that.
This is the one?
Yeah.
Making suggestions and questioning are not the same as criticizing, so don't treat them as if they are.
Yes.
I read that.
And then what?
Nothing. I just read it weird, but you want me to read what the caption?
Yeah.
A person making suggestions may not have concluded that a mistake will be made. They could just be making sure that the person they're talking to has taken all the risks into consideration. Asking questions to make sure that someone hasn't overlooked something isn't the same thing as saying he or she has overlooked it. Yet I often see people react to constructive questions as if they were accusations, and that is a mistake.
Mm-hmm. I think that's really good because I think that and the reason why, because I feel like sometimes I do that to you. I'll question stuff because I mean we're a unit. I have your back. Stuff that I think is a risk that you don't. But for me, when I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, but my delivery. When I read it, I'm like, oh, see, it's for Nicole. It's how she acts like towards me. But then I was like, yeah, but sometimes your delivery, guys, can be wrong because if you're like, what do you mean? Didn't you think of that? Didn't you think it? Then it sounds.
Are you saying I say that, or are you saying you say that to me?
Say that to you. What do you mean?
Like
making suggestions. Read it again. Making suggestions and questioning are not the same as criticizing.
Yeah.
So
are you saying that I ask you?
No, I'm saying sometimes,
sometimes
even let's take for example the moving. I'm like, I told you I was like, have you thought about this? Have you thought about this risk? And you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because it's our life, and I'm saying I'm not criticizing you, but you often take it as criticism. You know what I mean? I think a lot of couples do that. You often will take it, but it's probably my delivery because we're usually fighting. Anyways,
I don't care.
Ray Dalio is just amazing. Let's go to your DM.
I hope this isn't a whole rant, but I sent you this today. It says, think scrolling around your toddler is harmless. You might want to hear what Stanford just found.
Yeah, I read the thing. Yeah, I read that. That makes sense.
I know you read it, honey, but no one else has read it, so I need to read it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Presence shapes development. Olipop. When parents are distracted by devices, children's brains literally develop differently, affecting their ability to form secure attachments and regulate emotions. A 2022 study in developmental psychology found that continuous partial attention from device-distracted parents led to increased behavioral problems and decreased empathy in children. So, okay, I don't know if I want to read this. Well, you know what? I'll just finish reading it. Children learn emotional regulation and social skills through face-to-face interactions. When parents are present and engaged, children develop stronger neural pathways for empathy and self-control. It says the practical takeaway is creating device-free zones during meals and bedtime routines can significantly improve your child's emotional development and strengthen your parent-child bond. So the reason I wanted to use this as a things I DM'd each other is because is it just me or do these things sometimes give you anxiety?
What things?
Like reading.
Oh my God, of course.
I will think back to the whole day and be like, oh my God, I was on my phone.
Right when you sent it to me, I was like, see, I knew I was being a bad dad, all that because, yeah. But this is the thing. When I read it, I'm like, damn, it's good that you read it because we never had all this shit years ago. Even though, I mean, our parents,
they
still
weren't
fucked us up.
Instagram and Facebook
they
in their own ways.
Our parents didn't even have smartphones and they still fucked us up. What type of shit is that?
Well, they were traumatized in their own ways.
They just stuck us in front of a TV. It was different. So they were just distracted somewhere else. They weren't even there. Well, anyways, we don't know because they're babies, but it makes total sense. If you're not paying attention to the kid, you're just snubbing them because you're on your phone. Of course, why would he have empathy? You're not listening to him.
You texted me the other day, and I had sent you a cute little video of Carter trying to grab my laptop or typing whatever, and I was like, so cute. He wants to work on my laptop. But you're like, no, he wants you to get off your laptop, and I'm like, course. I was like, damn, you're right.
He wants your attention. Be
using my
when he
laptop
grabs
or my
our
phone.
phones and stuff and walk, he wants your attention. Because if you take the phone, he'll cry because then he knows you're gonna take the phone and then sit back down. But if you take the phone, put it down, and start playing with him, he's fine. Yeah. So that study makes sense. It's just tough because it's the world we live in. Yeah. Between work. Trying texting with friends, this and that, looking at stuff, scroll. It happens, yeah. And
I love these posts.
We have to be
more
educational. We have to be more self-aware of it, yeah, and just put it on. I try to put mine now. What I've been doing, what works, is just put it on airplane mode and just put it in my pocket because then it's not going off. There's no new text, and when I'm with them.
But it's hard. We were kind of on our phone a little bit when we were with him.
Yeah.
But then we'll still be playing with him. But I don't know. I just think it's play with him when you're playing with him. And then phone when you want a phone. Yeah.
It's hard, even not giving him screen time, because he doesn't really watch TV. We give it to him almost as a treat.
Yeah.
Or when we're at a restaurant.
And we've done it 3 times now.
We're at a restaurant, he's just fucking Whitney Houston. And, hold on. And, that's
I
Carter.
wish it sounded like that.
Oh my God.
It's just been
I never knew
lately.
When he screams so loud, it puts pressure in my ear. It's crazy. You don't realize that, but yeah. Being a parent is fucking hard business. What?
Yeah, it is a hard business.
Hardest business that there is. Nobody's done it.
What's harder, being a parent or being a husband?
I mean, to you, I don't know if you want to get into that segment. I don't know if this shit is in the outline.
Love you.
Love you. Oh my God, so much. You're so beautiful. All right, well, episode 22 of the Mr. and Mrs. the podcast. Thank you for listening. We hope that we can remain consistent once I get my ass back in the gym.
If we're not consistent, I'm just going to be honest. It is all Nick's fault. I've been ready to do this since 3 weeks ago. Here we go.
I'm trying to leave on a positive note.
I know,
and then she starts getting negative.
I'm just saying.
Stay positive, guys.
I don't want them to associate the lack of effort from me.
All right. We're going to fight shortly after this podcast. So have a good day, guys. Thanks for listening.
No, I'm going to go to sleep.